Reunited, and it feels so good, which is a song from 1979 that is a picture from 2024, and we're putting the band back together tonight to help get you ready for the 2025 NFL Draft to be held in Green Bay at the end of the month. So we are almost there. Hi again, everybody, and thank you for being with us. That's Louis Riddick, that's Booger McFarland, that's the man who invented the draft mail. Kuiper Jr., I am Greenie, and we are here to get you set for all the action, all the wheel, and all the deal and all. The picks that will be made as the entire NFL is remade at the end of the month in Green Bay. And you know what I say, every good show starts with Sheffy. So let's begin with Adam Schefter, who always joins us, of course, throughout draft night, and will be with us throughout the hour here tonight. And Sheffy, let's begin at number one. Let's talk about Cam Ward. And the Titans, what can you tell us, Greenie, each day that goes by it feels like the chances of the Titans selecting Cam Ward rise and the chances of them trading that pick fall. They seem to have fallen more and more in love with Cam Ward after private workouts, public workouts, visits at the combine visits in Tennessee. They even had the Titans owner at the private workout last Friday at Miami to meet and talk with Cam Ward. Everything that the organization has gotten back from Cam Ward has been favorable, and right now he is tracking to be the number one overall pick, and we've been saying that for weeks now, but it feels like it's been reinforced that unless the Giants or Browns can make some type of unforeseen gargantuan offer that the Titans can't turn down, Cam Ward is going to go number one to Tennessee. All right, Mel. So the question is that the right decision for the Titans with Travis Hunter and Abdul Carter, considered by most to be the best players in this draft, and Shedeur Sanders, considered by you to be the best quarterback in this draft, are the Titans making the right choice if they go Cam Ward at 1 green, the first get it. You talk about the exchange general manager coming in new, wants a hand-picked as quarterback, a head coach who inherited the previous quarterback. Will Levis wants his own quarterback, and the wow factor that Cam Ward possesses gives him the edge with some worlds. You would say a lot of people over Shedeur Sanders, the wow factor being explosive arm, 17 rushing touchdowns over the last 3 years, can move the pocket. He's got all those. Arm angles he can throw for make any throw tight windows all. That now he can get a little reckless, a little careless. He cut down on the fumbles. He became a little bit better in that area. This year, no question about that, took less sacks, didn't put as much pressure on the O-line as he did previous 2 stints where he took a lot of sacks. So for Cam Ward, it all came together this year. Like I said, cutting down on the mistakes, not putting the ball in harm's way as much, yet showcasing that big-time arm. And he certainly can move that pocket and those arms. Angles, like I say, the wow factor, the hand-picked quarterback for the new GM, and the head coach Brian Callahan, who in his second year, who obviously frustrated by Will Levis, and not patient because it was his quarterback, much more patience will come with Cam Ward. And I'll just add to that as his personality fits that a franchise quarterback. If you look at what Tennessee's got right now, and Will Levis, nothing against him, but we talk about his love for mayonnaise more than his ability to play the quarterback position. And so I think you need to bring somebody in their personality is going to be a force multiplier, somebody that can galvanize the locker room. That position is a de facto leadership position, whether you want it or not. And when you talk to people in Miami, Cam Ward, is that from the day that he got there, everybody galvanized around him. And he was the leader of that football team. They need a personality shift. They need a culture shift in Tennessee. And he's just the guy to do that. So Louis Sheffy mentioned right at the beginning, will there be some sort of king's ransom that someone will be willing to pay? Well, the Browns are sitting at 2. They need a quarterback. The Giants are sitting at 3 despite some of their signings. They need a quarterback. Should either or both of those teams be on the phone with Tennessee and not willing to get off the phone until they make a deal if they have the conviction yet? Because look at quarterback. Evaluation is all subjective anyway. We can all sit here. All 3 of us will have different opinions about quarterbacks, when we're sitting here trying to discuss them and whether or not they're franchise caliber players. And we all know also, though, that a lot of their fortunes at being quarterback prospects are going to largely be determined by the organizations that they go to, and it's not so much just about them in particular. So again, to answer your question, should the Browns and Giants be looking to try and move up to number 1 if they really feel that Cam Ward could really do for their organization what the people they currently can't do, and that he is a decade-long type of quarterback, franchise-altering quarterback, then yeah, you make the call. But if I'm Mike Baranzi and I'm the general manager of the Tennessee Titans, it's going to take a king's ransom, and then some that's my own press that's because of my personal feelings about Cam Ward's journey, what he will bring to Tennessee, and how I think he will reshape the fortunes of that franchise. In order for me to not select him, you basically got to give me your whole draft, all your picks right. And I think they can call. I don't think Tennessee is listening, because I think Tennessee understands what they have in Cam Ward, and that that's okay if you're the Browns and you're the Giants you stick, and pick you're going to get what people think is the most. Talented player in the draft and Abdul. Carter, a generational player, and Travis Hunter, a guy who's going to play DB and wide receiver. So it's okay. Just don't mortgage the entire future for a player that you don't think is capable, and by all accounts, we all think Cam Ward is number one. And after that, there's a little drop-off in QB2.